Hello, welcome to the Kitchen Spy. My name is Kate and this is another Meals of the Week video. So this takes us from the 25th of April through till the 1st of May. It's still lockdown. It's still difficult to get everything that we need on the shopping. I hope you're doing all right and I hope you're getting the things that you need to do to feed your family well. If you are already a subscriber, thank you so much for your support. And if you're new here and are going to consider subscribing, please give that button a click and then come back and have a look at my Meals of the Week, recipe videos and food hauls. I'm finding at the moment I tend to be cooking from the food that I've got rather than creating a meal plan and shopping to that. And I have actually found that I am using more of the food that I buy, and I think that's because I'm just using as I need it, not buying specifically for a recipe and then perhaps not using everything up. So here we are on Saturday. So these were Genius gluten-free steak pies with chips and peas, just for a change. And as you can see, I I dropped it on the way to the plate, not on the floor or anything. So there was no 5-second rule employed. And before anyone tells me I know that's not a thing, that was 689 calories. Anyway, on Sunday, I roasted a chicken, and what I was going to try and do was to find out how much I could get out of this chicken. So this was our Sunday lunch. We had roast chicken with mashed potatoes, then there was white cabbage and leeks, and then honey and mustard roasted carrots, some stuffing balls, which actually were from Christmas lunch, and they've been in the freezer, and they were perfectly fine. And I served that with Bisto gluten-free gravy, and that came to 465 calories, and it was nice. Normally I do roast potatoes, but I did mash for a change. Then using the chicken again, so this was cold chicken, and I served this with some rice which I cooked through with some turmeric and some cumin, and in there there's onions, mushrooms and also some yellow pepper. And then I served that with a coriander, chili and mango salsa, and that altogether came to 373 calories. That salsa is really beautifully fresh and is just lovely on the side of anything, particularly chicken, but it's also really good with fish. And then on the Tuesday, this is the third meal from that one chicken. So I boiled up the chicken carcass with some onions and some peppercorns. And with that stock, after I'd picked the meat off the bone, I made this soup. And so I added red lentils to it, some carrots and some leeks. And some other onions, some new fresher onions as well. And this was, I just can't explain to you how delicious this was. I've never done this before, but I will definitely do it again. Then I served that with half a slice of wholemeal Hovis loaf, because I don't need to eat gluten-free, and then I just put some cheddar cheese on that and grilled it and served that with those croutons, and that was 387 calories. Then on the Wednesday it was pizza and salad. So again, this was a Shah pizza base, and I made my own tomato sauce for the bottom, which was a tin of tomatoes with some onions, some garlic powder, some herbs, and some Worcestershire sauce, and just bubbled that away till it was really thick. And then I topped it with cheese and ham and onions and pepper in this instance. And I wish I'd remembered that I got a jar of jalapenos, because I would have put those on as well, but I forgot. So served that with the salad, and that was 628 calories. Now these Shah pizza bases, they're gluten-free and they look a bit awful actually. They look a bit kind of polystyrene-y, but they're actually really tasty. So I will definitely continue to do this, and it just feels like a bit of a treat having a pizza. Then on the Thursday, this is as they say on the family seesaw, Brinner. And this is Morrison's pork chipolatas, and they were really tasty as well, really nice. Served that with a couple of eggs, a mushroom, and some baked beans. And that altogether was 536 calories, and it was a really nice meal as well. And those chipolatas, I think they were 60 something calories each, so not bad at all. There were 10 in the pack, so there was a couple left over, and I had those for lunch the following day. And then on the Friday, this was out of the freezer. It was Quorn, even keema curry with rice and a poppadom, and to be honest, it was a bit meh. I think it would have been nice if it was mince, but I just didn't like the texture of the corn. I don't know whether that's because it was frozen again or what, but no, I didn't enjoy this. I wouldn't recommend it. Don't make it. 506 calories, which is a shame because I would have rather eaten something better. Anyway, so we've got a dog walk here. We on Saturday we went for a long walk around the lanes near us. We did about 4.5 miles altogether. So it was the longest we've walked for quite some time. Jess really enjoyed it, and yeah, don't be nervous here. This road is really, really quiet, and you can hear cars coming for a mile off. I am quite a nervous dog mum, so I wouldn't let her. And there's me walking down the main road. Can you believe it? The world's just mad, isn't it? That you can just literally walk down a main road. Jess has got a collar on. Anyway, during the afternoon then we did some planting up of the seeds for the greenhouse. So not much to show you on the greenhouse because it still looks the same, but we are now planting the seeds. And where we live is quite high up, so we have frosts quite late, so I won't be putting stuff into the greenhouse yet. What I'm going to do is plant these up, and then I'm going to store them on windowsills inside. We live in an old cottage, and the windowsills are really deep. I think we're about 220 years old, something like that, and so the windowsills are really deep, so we've got plenty of room to grow these on. So I'm planting the chilies, and I know this is going to make me sound really, really stupid, but I was kind of shocked that it is actually just chili seeds. Why didn't I think of that? What a ridiculous woman I am. Yeah, so anyway, yes, you can see we've planted up quite a lot of things here. So a few trays and also some pots as well. And we haven't finished planting yet. So we planted some tomatoes. These are the baby boomer, or as I wrote on the sticker first, baby bomber, but baby boomer tomatoes. And then got some leaf salad. And I have to sow this little and often, and that's on the kitchen windowsill. And then some serrano chilies here, so a couple of pots of that, and got some courgette plants here. So I think there are 3 courgette plants, and then some sunflowers. So I want to grow some sunflowers up the side of the house. So I've planted a fair few of those, and we've also got a garden border with a wall at the back, and we'll probably plant some up there. And then some more tomatoes. These are Summer Sensation. I literally have no idea what any of these things are going to be when they come out. So cucumbers and also some geraniums. So just going to try and plant those on so that we've got something for the pots on the patio. So I'm really pleased with what we've planted up. We can't put, as I say, them out in the greenhouse yet, so I'll grow them on in the house. I'm watching loads and loads of YouTube videos on gardening. I've already had a couple of recommendations from people. So if you've got any channels that you watch that would be good for me, a complete novice learner gardener, then please let me know. Anyway, I just wanted to show you, it's not a terribly good shot, I'm afraid, but these are some of the pheasants that we have that come and they live with us. I think we've got, at the moment, we've probably got about I don't know, about 5 males, and each of them seems to have two ladies. Anyway, they make a right fuss about when we put the food out for the ground feeding birds, and they come and make a big old noise, and then the ladies come rushing over, and he's all like, "Oh, I've found this for you," and we're like, "Yeah, actually, we put it out for you, but you can take the benefit if you want." Anyway. So there you go. Meals of the week and a little bit of a catch up on dog walking in lockdown, on the greenhouse and the seed planting situation, and also a little bit of a look at our resident pheasants. So I hope you don't mind having those things on at the end of the meals of the week. I suppose if you aren't interested, you could always leave then. But if you are, I'm glad you stayed, and I'm glad you watched the video through. Thanks very much for your support as always. It's a really lovely to be able to make the videos and feel that people actually enjoy watching them. So you stay safe, you look after yourself and your family, and I hope to see you on the next one, which will be Friday, with some more mini local shopping hauls. Okay, take care. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.